all ready for a parade? Yeah. I like this crowd. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming out to Old Town Newhall. You are listening to the KHTS radio feed. We're going to be your announcers over here on this side of the parade. My name is Andrew Menjvar. Next to me is Jade Abushan. And it's going to be an exciting parade. Jade, what a lovely day for a parade.
Actually, it is. I know I was talking about it earlier during our sound check, but I am shocked that it is not already 100 million degrees outside. Last I checked, we are only in the 80s, which makes for a lovely 4th of July day here in downtown Newhall, Santa Clarita.
So very important. Stay hydrated. Make sure you are drinking water. So we should be getting... The parade should be starting in just a moment here. If you didn't check out our live stream, we're currently on Facebook Live right now. If you have family members, people who have not been able to come out tonight or today, could go to Facebook and check out that live stream. We had a little bit of a pre-show where our director Jessica Makashima and Curtis Bernard over here, they created something called senseless pie. So senseless pie is something when they completely blind themselves, they completely, one can't speak, one can't hear, and they put together a pie using nothing but teamwork. And so they brought us some pie here, cherry pie, and we're gonna try it. It's called senseless pie.
I gotta say, this is really good. They say there's nothing more American than apple pie. I think cherry's a pretty darn close second.
Oh, boy. Not too bad, Jessica. Not too bad.
Man, I gotta try not to eat that before the parade starts. I'm gonna be talking with my mouth full the whole time.
It's a little tart. Maybe a little bit more sugar.
That's a pie, not a tart.
That's a how many? What?
Ooh.
We're starting with fireworks already, and I can't even see them.
Tell you what, why don't we go ahead and start out with a 4th of July fun fact?
I love fun facts.
Oh. Looks like we already have one of our first presenters, but I'll do that fun fact first. Guess what, guys? The Declaration of Independence was not signed on July 4th, 1776. That's actually just the day it was formally adopted. But up first, we have one of our first groups for the 4th of July parade.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the California Highway Patrol.
Woo! These are our California Highway Patrol motor deputies partially from the Newhall station out here in Santa Clarita. They'll be assisting with traffic operations and keeping our parade participants and viewers safe throughout the day. Let's give these gentlemen a round of applause.
Do it all, huh? Pretty much.
There we go, our CHP.
Alrighty, and coming up behind him, we have our presentation of the colors.
Happy 4th.
Alrighty, and coming up here, it looks like we have our Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 335, the Lost Patrol. 2023 is a special year because it marks the 50th anniversary of the peace treaty that brought our POWs home and ended America's involvement in Vietnam, which started way back in 1955.
Yeah, let's give it up for our veterans here.
Woo! Let's keep on giving it up. Thank you so much to our Santa Clarita Veteran Services Collaborative. They are providing resources for veterans here in the Santa Clarita Valley, which has one of the highest populations of veterans on the West Coast.
Good morning. Happy 4th
And
of
we are
July.
continuing on here with our Vietnam Veterans of America. The Vietnam War officially ended in 1975 with the fall of Saigon, and we thank these veterans for their service and for protecting the freedoms we are here celebrating today. As somebody who's from a Army family, as a matter of fact, my mother was born on Guam because of my grandfather's service. This is something that is just so important to all of us. And thank you so much to Panorama Towing Service.
There it is, one of our sponsors.
Oh, and it sounds like we can already hear them coming.
Who's that, Jade?
That is the West Ranch High School Drumline.
I feel the thump in my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the West Ranch High School Drumline. Following that drumline is our Grand Marshal for the 4th of July Parade, Dennis and Pamela Werner.
Man, talk about people who make Santa Clarita a great place to live and work. Our Grand Marshals, Dennis and Pamela Werner, have always given their time and talents to numerous local nonprofits. Of those nonprofits, they chaired the last 2 Boys and Girls Club auctions. Pamela is also organizing a major fundraiser for Circle of Hope, and Dennis serves on the boards of both the SCV Chamber of Commerce and the Economic Development Corporation as the local representative of Burtec, our family-owned and operated waste hauler. And here's the Santa Clarita Valley Signal.
Here's the newspaper.
Santa Clarita's only newspaper was founded 104 years ago in 1919.
The Signal is the #1 source for local news in the Santa Clarita Valley, determined by an independent poll conducted on behalf of the city of Santa Clarita.
The Signal covers people, places, and things that make Santa Clarita great, focusing on life, work, and play, just like the theme of our parade here.
And hey, they're proud to be your hometown paper.
All right, we have a little bit of a quiet moment here until our next float. So how about another fun fact about the 4th of July? Any
I love
complaints?
fun facts.
Americans typically eat 150 million hot dogs on Independence Day, which if you laid them end to end is enough to stretch from DC to LA more than 5 times, according to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, which I'm sure is an authority on that
How do I
fact.
get on that council?
I don't know.
That sounds amazing.
I want to be an expert in like all hot dog things.
Yeah, 150 million hot dogs. It's a lot of hot dogs. Do you hear that? What is that sound?
Ooh, I don't know. Sounds like somebody might be getting a ticket.
Coming up next is our LA County Sheriff's Department.
Let's give our local law enforcement a round of applause. For those of you who don't know, the city of Santa Clarita does not have its own police department. However, we do contract with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department for all of our law enforcement needs, and they actually share jurisdiction with the California Highway Patrol in our area. So thank you so much to our Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station. All right, I love these little off-road vehicles.
And coming up also is our station captain, Justin Diaz.
Something, if you guys didn't already know, as well as Sheriff Robert Luna.
Robert
Hello,
Luna,
Captain.
hello.
And Sheriff Luna. It's so awesome to see you guys here. Thank you so much.
Robert Luna was
Happy 4th of
elected as the
July.
34th Los Angeles County Sheriff back in November 2022.
If you want to find out more about our local sheriff station, which actually most of their staff lives here in the Santa Clarita Valley, so this is very, very important to them in terms of our safety. If you'd like to hear more about our Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station, you can head on over to lasd.org/Santa-Clarita-Valley.
Yeah, this sheriff's department is the largest in our country, right here in Southern California.
All right, and it looks like we have a little bit more of our Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Department. We have some of our search and rescue vehicles.
Yep.
So every time you have a lost hiker out in them hills, they're the ones who have to go out there and retrieve them. Thank you guys so much. Which, if you consider the number of trails that we have here in Santa Clarita, they have to do a lot of work.
Yeah, they have to do a lot of searching and rescuing.
Oh, and this vehicle that you see coming up right here is the Sheriff's Mobile Command Center. So anytime something major happens, whether it's a fire, whether it is a major long-term emergency incident like a barricade, if they need to have someplace that is on scene where they can strategize and figure out what to do next and plan for the next step, this is how they do it. It's got a full-on little boardroom and meeting room inside. Super cool. And up next, we have our California Highway Patrol from the Newhall area office. Locating in northern Los Angeles County, the Newhall area of the California Highway Patrol is responsible for patrolling 204 miles of freeway and 296 miles of unincorporated roadway. So that's your San Francisco Canyon.
Woo,
that's
that's
your
a lot of
Escondido
miles.
Canyon. That is all up in the hills behind Castaic. They're the ones who have to handle that. That's 772 square miles of territory that they have to handle.
And coming up here is our California Highway Patrol. This is the California Highway Patrol from the Newhall area. Located in northern Los Angeles County, the Newhall area of the California Highway Patrol is responsible for patrolling. Wait, did you just say this?
I did, but that's okay.
I see.
Thank you so much, Captain. And thank you so much to our senior volunteers for the California Highway Patrol. I mentioned it previously, but we have two law enforcement organizations that help protect us here in the Santa Clarita Valley. On the city side and most of the occupied side, you're going to have the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station and the LASD. And then on the freeways and highways and unincorporated areas, you're going to have the California Highway Patrol. And thank you so much to our title sponsor, Panorama Towing Service. When it comes to these larger tow trucks, they're dealing with the extra large vehicles.
All right, this is the Hot Wheels Paddy Wagon. This is a 1921 Model T Paddy Wagon. It's a tribute to the 1968 Tom Daniels model and Hot Wheel, the Paddy Wagon. This hot rod was built during the COVID lockdown and uses the only model box artwork as a guide. It was entirely built by hand.
It features a pursuit-ready all-aluminum V8 engine, automatic transmission, and a Corvette rear end, complete with a little skeleton, apparently. I think that guy's been in jail too long.
Oh no, we gotta get him out.
All right, and up next we have our Los Angeles County Fire Department, very specifically Station 73, which is right up the street from us here in Newhall. Thank you so much, 73.
These guys work hard. They're going to be working hard today as well.
That is right. You can help these brave men and women out tonight by leaving the fireworks to the professionals.
Please do that. Fireworks are dangerous.
Alrighty, and coming up next, we have a super cool piece of equipment. This is from Station 126 over in Valencia on Citrus Street. This is what's called a quint or a ladder truck. So if you have those jaws of life that you see that they use during those really bad car accidents, they've got these on board. They've also got the big ladder in order to deal with those bigger building fires. Thankfully here in Santa Clarita, we don't usually have to deal with those. But as I said before, this is called a quint because it has 5 separate uses.
Oh, is that why it's called the quint?
As we mentioned before, please be very careful today. With severe drought and dry hillsides, even something that seems harmless like a sparkler can still spark a devastating wildfire.
Wow, so old-timey. Wow, I love it.
Looks like we've got quite the retro setup here. Continuing on with our Los Angeles County Fire Department, let's throw out another fun fact here. As I
love
said,
it.
please be careful. Today is a very, very common day for hand injuries pertaining to fireworks. As a matter of fact, about 16,000 fireworks displays, official ones, happen around the country each year. That's crazy.
It's very hot today, and there is a lot of fireworks in the air.
Oh, now we have a really cool piece of equipment. We have up here.
Make way.
That's right. This is one of those pieces of equipment that they use during wildfires in order to help clear areas to prevent spread. And following close behind, we have American Medical Response. That is your ambulance. Serving Santa Clarita for many years and always ready to respond to your medical emergencies. AMR. As a reminder, these are the guys you don't want to see this 4th of July, so please stay safe, stay sane, have fun watching the fireworks, not setting them off, please.
You want to keep all your fingers.
Yes. Don't become a headline that you can read at KHTS. We'd much appreciate that. And now we have possibly one of the biggest celebrities, I think.
Ooh.
I know, I think I'm really overselling this here. But it is the U.S. Forestry Service.
I don't think you undersold this one.
That is, of course, Smokey the Bear. The U.S. Forest Service has been caring for the land and serving people for over 130 years. The Santa Clarita Valley sits nestled between multiple wild open spaces, including 2 parts of the Angeles National Forest, which sits to our southeast and to our north. So please keep in mind that if a wildfire starts, it's not just us at risk, but hundreds of different species of native animals and plants. And here is the bear of the hour.
Oh my gosh, probably my personal hero, Smokey the Bear. One spring day in 1950, forest rangers and local crew battling a forest fire received reports of a lone bear cub seen wandering near a fire line. The crew removed the cub from the tree, drove him to a rancher's home, and flew the bear to Santa Fe, where his burns were treated and bandaged. That bear would become Smokey Bear, the world's most famous bear.
All right, and say it with me now. What does Smokey remind us? Smokey reminds us that
only you can prevent wildfires.
Learn more at smokeybear.com. So if you guys ever see these bright, I don't know, kind of a mint green firefighting equipment, that is your Angeles National Forest and your Forest Service. As I said before, they are to the southeast and to the north of us.
Happy 4th of July. The U.S. Forest Service.
All right, time for another fun fact. The first state to ever make the 4th of July an official state holiday was Massachusetts in 1781.
Wow. They have great clam chowder.
That's right. Up
It's
next
the
we
Girl
have
Scouts.
celebrating their service to the Santa Clarita community. The area we love to work and play are the Girl Scouts of the Santa Clarita Valley, showing their 4th of July pride.
And they also have delicious cookies.
Oh, that they do. They have a new flavor now. Did you guys know that? Was it raspberry Thin Mints now?
There it is.
Thin
Raspberry
raspberries?
Thin Mints. Mmm.
The SCV Girl Scouts are committed to making our valley and the world a better place.
They've been around for over 110 years.
Goodness gracious.
Happy 4th of July.
You guys look so great. I love all the helmets. Oh. The Girl Scouts continue to thrive with the help of volunteer leaders and customers like you, supporting them as they gain new skills and experience new adventures. And you get cookies.
There
Happy
they are,
4th
the
of July.
Girl Scouts, the SCV way. Live, work, play.
It looks like we got a pack of brownies in the back there. Brownies and daisies. All right, and here we have coming up Troop 70292. And they have candy. Oh my goodness.
Woo! Be on the lookout. Candy's coming out.
All right, and we have more Girl Scouts coming through. Tell me, Minji, what is your favorite flavor of Girl Scout cookie?
You know, I am a personal fan of the Samoas.
Oh, I love the Samoa. Have you ever tried comparing the East Coast versus West Coast Girl Scout cookies?
No, I didn't know that there are two different flavor palettes.
There are two different flavor palettes because there's two different bakeries. One serves the West Coast, one serves the East Coast, and so the cookies are slightly different.
Oh, they got to switch it up.
I know.
Put the West Coast on the East Coast on the West Coast.
Oh, a cookie exchange program?
Yes.
Troop 1952, let's go red, white and blue.
Thank you so much, Troop 1952.
1952. Bringing the energy to the parade. I like it.
All right, we have another troop coming up here. Daisy Troop 71192.
There we go. Let's hear it for
Daisies are
Steve's
some
Girl
of the
Scouts.
youngest age group for Girl Scouts. And we've got another troop coming up.
We have so many Girl Scouts in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think it's because we have such a demand for cookies. Troop
Hello.
3022.
How you doing? Happy 4th of July.
Wow, look at these guys.
Did I just
troop
see somebody
172.
give away cookies?
Oh, look out!
Oh my
Are
gosh.
they handing out cookies?
Oh, jeez. We were in the splash zone.
Oh my gosh, we did it.
But
we
hey,
actually got some of the raspberry Thin
For
Mints.
our
Thank
troubles
you so much.
of being in the splash zone, we got some cookies.
Happy 4th of July, and thank you so much for the cookies.
Troop 452. There it is. What flavor did we get here?
We
Where-
actually got some of the raspberry Thin
Oh
Mints.
my gosh. You put it out there in the universe, and the universe answered.
7842. Give it up for Troop 7842. It looks like we got a bunch of brownies in there, too. And Troop 2252.
Happy
I love
4th of
that
July.
beautiful car. So I know we got cookies. Do you know how they celebrated the 4th of July in 1778?
With Girl Scout cookies?
I wish. No, George Washington gave his soldiers a double ration of rum to celebrate the July 4th holiday.
That's a little less fun than the cookies, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I believe we saw all of the Girl Scouts, so coming up next is our Cub Scout Pack 527. Hey, let's give it up for our Cub Scouts here. Pack 527. Happy 4th of July. This pack has nearly 50 enthusiastic scouts and their families. Their pack is run entirely by parent volunteers, and they boast some of the highest trained parent leaders in the district. 527 has a very active and diverse program, which has earned them the Gold Level Award for Quality since the award began.
In addition to monthly pack meetings, they also hold many pack events throughout the year, including camping trips, hikes, community service projects, tours, and other exciting field trips. And here we have again our title sponsor, Panorama Towing Service, with the Los Angeles County Castaic Animal Care Center. Each of the animals that you see are available for adoption.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, you know you want a dog, you need to take home a cat, go down to the Castaic Animal Shelter.
And coming up next, we have the Boys and Girls Club of SCV. That is the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley, represented by club members, parents, volunteers, and staff. With 5 locations in the Santa Clarita Valley, the Boys and Girls Club is a positive place for kids year-round. Formed in 1968, they have marched in the parade for many, many years.
At the club, children and teens receive academic support, mentoring, and have fun playing and making friends. Y'all are friends, right? Yeah, there we go.
The club is committed to supporting academic success, providing a second home, and building leaders. They have 5 locations in and around the Santa Clarita Valley, including right over here in Newhall. What's up?
Happy 4th of July. Girlton, Boys and Girls Club.
The Boys and Girls Club also has a whole bunch of really cool fundraising events throughout the year, including the Festival of Trees. If you ever want to check that out, I highly recommend it. They have games, they have dances, they have specially designed and decorated Christmas trees that you can either go in and look at, or you can put a bid on in order to raise funds for the Boys and Girls Club for the rest of the year.
All right, Jade, I think we need to put special mention here. Something very special is coming up right now.
Oh no, what could it possibly be?
Coming up here is our very own KHTS fire truck.
That's right, it's a 1948 Mack fire truck. That is KHTS FM 98.1 and AM 1220. That is Santa Clarita's hometown radio station.
Currently being driven by Bradley Gross.
That's right.
There we are. Happy 4th of July, KHTS. Woo!
Also on board the truck are volunteers from Santa Clarita Grocery, which was the 2023 California Charity of the Year.
Oh, thank you.
Santa Clarita Grocery provides fresh groceries to families in and around the Santa Clarita Valley. We are talking hundreds of families, and they are the only organization to do so. If you have family or friends in need, you need fresh vegetables, this is the only place to find it.
Of all the nonprofits in California, they got Charity of the Year. That's pretty significant.
For all the latest Santa Clarita news and pictures from the parade, you can head on over to hometownstation.com or tune into our live stream or to Santa Clarita's hometown station, 98.1 FM, AM 1220.
I got pie all over my script, Jade. My script is really sticky now.
It's a risk that we're going to have to take. All right, trivia time, Menji.
I love it.
Who has the largest signature on the Declaration of Independence?
Oh, that's got to be John Hancock, right?
That's right. You know why he signed it that way?
I don't.
Because, as legend goes, it's because he wanted King George to be able to read it without his glasses. And coming up next, we have the Newhall School District. Newhall School District's 10 schools serve the communities of Newhall, Stevenson Ranch, and Valencia. It is the district's mission to ensure students will become global citizens who think critically, solve problems, embrace diversity in people and viewpoints, and have a passion for learning and the arts.
The Newhall School District, empowering every child every day.
Head to newhallschooldistrict.com for more info. And right behind the Newhall School District are the talented performers from Olive Branch Theatricals. They have an upcoming show called The Andrew Brothers, presented by Olive Branch Theatricals and Raising the Curtain Foundation, both of which are 501c3 nonprofits. The Andrew Brothers is a full-length jukebox musical featuring over 25 songs made famous by the Andrews sisters. I highly recommend. I've seen this performance before. You're going to have a good time with the Andrews Brothers. Check out this synopsis of the show. A USO show is threatened with cancellation when a certain famous trio of singing sisters fails to show. And it's up to 3 earnest and determined stagehands to go on. Opens August 11th. And following behind them, who do we have? The Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard.
This color guard is from the award-winning Air Force Junior ROTC unit at Golden Valley High School.
And right behind them, we have our division marshals, SCV Man and Woman of the Year, Don Kimball and Jenny Ketchpaw. That's right, give it up for Don Kimball and Jenny Ketchpaw.
Happy 4th of July.
Don has been a volunteer leader of Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital for 17 years. Meanwhile, Jenny is a beacon of light for any nonprofit agency lucky enough to have her. From the JCs to the Boys and Girls Club, Jenny's ability to provide top-level management advice 1 minute and get hands-on the next minute inspires other volunteers.
I feel like this parade is either going really slow or really, really fast.
And up next, we have employer support of Guard and Reserve. They're a Department of Defense agency that seeks to promote a culture in which all American employers support and value the military service of their employees. For more information, go to esgr.mil.
How about another trivia fact, yeah?
I think that's a fantastic idea. The One World Trade Center in New York, that's a new tower replacing the 2 towers that, of course, were destroyed in 2001 on 9/11. It is 1,776 feet tall. To mark the year the U.S. declared independence from Britain.
Take that, Brent. Uh-oh.
Normally that's a theme song you don't want to be hearing.
Who could this be?
I don't know. Considering the fact that the Empire has a group of people trying to resist them and declare independence, should they be invited to this parade?
Everyone deserves a second chance, right?
I'm sure you guys can hear it by now, but we're hearing the sultry strings of the Imperial March coming from down the street. I wonder what that could mean. How are you guys enjoyed the parade so far? Awesome, awesome. So glad to be here with you today. And thank you so much to everybody who's joining us online or on the air. Once again, KHTS wishes to thank our Santa Clarita Valley for showing up for what would be the 91st year of the Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade. And it looks like we have our next exhibitor coming up. It is Congressman Mike Garcia.
Congressman Garcia spent over a decade on active duty as one of the first FA-18 Soup Strike fighter pilots in the Navy, fighting over 30 combat missions during our Operation Iraqi Freedom.
That's right. He has a long track record of community service, business growth, and investment across the Santa Clarita Valley, and he is serving the 27th Congressional District. Says it is one of the greatest honors of his life. That is Congressman Mike Garcia. He lives here in Santa Clarita and is joined today by his wife, Rebecca, their sons, Jet and Preston, his mother, Carol, stepdad, Terry, members of his staff, and World War II Army veteran, Dom Kuehl. And coming up right behind in a bright orange bug, I love it, we have Assemblywoman Pilar Schiavo. She is accompanied by her daughter Sophia, and she was elected to the California State Assembly's 40th District, representing the Santa Clarita Valley just last November.
Schiavo is hard at work assisting constituents, bringing resources home to our community, including over $20 million in the budget, prioritizing bipartisan work and ensuring we have strong representation in Sacramento, fighting for our priorities, keeping communities safe, ensuring everyone has access to quality education, tax breaks for veterans, and investing in a thriving local community.
Thank you so much, Assemblywoman Schiavo.
Happy 4th of July.
And if you couldn't tell by the Imperial March, here comes Senator Scott Wilk and Darth Vader.
Is that
riding shotgun?
Is that the Vader-mobile?
Senator Wilk represents the 21st Senate District in the California State Senate. He was born in our district and has represented the area in state legislature since 2012.
Scott, we're going to have to talk about who you make friends with. Oh, no.
Awesome. President Scott Wilk and Vice President Darth. He's the presiding officer of the Senate, as well as an appointee to both the Little Hoover Commission and the State Allocation Board. And he is accompanied here by members of the 501st Legion.
Hello. Happy 4th of July. Darth Vader was once supposed to bring balance to the Force. He has now since flipped to the dark side.
That's right. Looks like we've got several stormtroopers, Sith, several Imperial officers, a couple Mandalorians. For those of you who don't know, the 501st Legion is centered here in the Santa Clarita Valley. Alrighty, who do we have next here?
Oh, some familiar faces.
Oh, some very familiar faces. It's Supervisor Catherine Barger and City of Santa Clarita Mayor Jason Gibbs, and it looks like they were just precursed by a group of stormtroopers.
Yo, hey.
What's up? Thank you. It is a great hat. I'll appreciate it. Gibbs brings a passion for and commitment to fiscal responsibility, job retention, job growth, and persevering in protecting the high quality of life residents of Santa Clarita enjoy. He's an actual rocket scientist. And then, of course, there is Catherine, who has done so much for our county. She is one of our Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors representatives, and she represents essentially the entire northern portion of LA County in the 5th District. She's done so much for us, Palmdale, Lancaster. I really can't speak for her enough. She represents areas that include San Gabriel, San Fernando, Crescenta, Santa Clarita, and Antelope Valleys, and she was born and raised here in the 5th District.
Oh, look at that. We got a little trolley going on.
They actually do special rides on this trolley during the Christmas season. They dress it all up all nice like this, so if you ever want to have a ride on that trolley, it is available and operating. And up next, we have Mayor Pro Tem Cameron Smythe.
That means he's going to be mayor next year, so recognize his face.
He was born and raised in the city of Santa Clarita and attended all local schools. I'm talking Peachland, Placerita Junior High, Hart High School. He was actually our assemblyman for a while. He was on our city council. He left to become our assemblyman. He came back because he can't get enough of us. We just can't get rid of him. And next up is council member Lorraine West with a fantastic outfit, as always, committed to the theme.
Look at that, red, white, and blue.
That's right, accompanied by more Girl Scouts. That's right, it's Girl Scout Troop 582. They are a first-time participant, and all of these girls are 9 and 12 years old. Can we give it up for them?
Woo! Girl Scouts.
That's right. Actually, Councilwoman Lorraine West attended their bridging ceremony in September 2022. The bridging ceremony is when these girls level up from being one level of Girl Scouts, that's daisies or brownies, to being the next level of Girl Scouts. Congratulations, girls. One of the troop members, Ella Fernandez, was the 2020 SCV Pee Wee Parade mini Grand Marshal during the pandemic. She has participated in this parade twice, while the other troop members have never participated in the parade. So please, one more round of applause for Troop 582.
I'm impressed, Ella. Hey, it's Council Member Bill Miranda.
That's right, a proud Air Force veteran, local business owner, motivational speaker, former CEO of the Santa Clarita Valley Latino Chamber of Commerce, published author.
I believe that's Fred Arnold in there, huh?
That's right, it is. Another business leader. And a furry friend. Would you look at that?
Currently, Bill Miranda is the president of consulting and editor-in-chief of our Valley, Santa Clarita. Ooh, a little turbulent.
Looks like we're being attacked by some of our decor.
I blame you, Darth Vader.
And coming up next, we have Councilwoman Marsha McLean. She joined the City Council in 2002.
Hello.
And she has served as our mayor 4 times. She has a passion for small business, regional transportation, the environment, and local government to her work as a council member. She worked for the U.S. government at the U.S. embassies in Tel Aviv, Israel, and Paris. This is really an international woman of mystery. And some very special guests we have here today.
A little loud, right?
Here we have the Blue Star Mothers. They are proud military mothers honoring their children, veterans, and offering support to one another.
The Blue Star Mothers of America is a nonpartisan, non-political, non-sectarian organization, and they are here to share their devotion to, their pride in, and their support of the efforts and sacrifices of our active duty military guard, reserves, and veterans.
That's right, they are open to all mothers through membership, whether by birth, step, adoptive, whatever you are related to a service member, you're able to join. And coming up next, we have a very special organization, Guardians of the Santa Clarita Valley, a local nonprofit that provides support for many of our veterans, military, law enforcement, and firefighters. Guardians SCV brings together like-minded individuals with similar backgrounds and experience, focusing on mental health, camaraderie, and connection.
You can check them out at guardiansscv.org to learn more.
They hold all sorts of special events for veterans and activities in our valley, including their largest event, their annual 9/11 Patriot Day car show and breakfast, happening this year on September 9th, because 9/11 is in the middle of the week. And continuing on with Guardians. Once again, that's at Guardians@SCV for all
.org.
social media, or guardiansscv.org. I think it's time for another fun fact.
Love it.
Apparently, allegedly, I think somebody in the crowd might have to confirm it for us, eating salmon is a July 4th tradition in parts of New England.
I have no idea. I'm allergic. That piece of trivia just,
my family's from
I'm
California
breaking
and
out in
Texas.
hives.
I am not an authority on this.
Looks like
All
we
right.
still have some
Yep.
more Guardians.
Happy 4th of July!
Complete.
There it is.
Look at all these cool pieces of military equipment we've got going on here. Once again, you can learn more about Guardians at guardiansscv.org. And one of their largest events will be happening later this year on September 9th in honor of 9/11 and remembrance. It's getting a little loud here, so bear with us during these announcements.
You know, it was supposed to be hot, and then we got this really nice breeze.
It is quite lovely out. However, that does increase the risk of fires.
Ah, man.
Continuing on with the Guardians, we have a couple of antique vehicles marshals here.
along with some of our own veterans.
Look at that fantastic sheriff's car.
Oh, look at this yellow car here.
He's so cute. I don't know if you saw Menji, but did you see that there was a shotgun strapped right where the passenger driver in that CHP vehicle could grab it?
I did not.
Do you know why it's called riding shotgun?
Oh, well.
Back in the day, when you used to have carriages going through the West, there would be one person who'd be in charge of driving the horses, and then the other person would be sitting in the quote-unquote passenger seat, and they'd be the one holding the shotgun. So now, whenever you call shotgun, you call the passenger seat. So as I said, if you ever call shotgun, you're carrying on a long and fine tradition. But just be aware that if you're in the shotgun seat, you gotta help make things easier for the driver. Change the channel, change the AC. Alrighty, I think it's time for another, I'd say less fun fact.
Aw.
3 U.S. presidents have died on July 4th.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Those 3 are Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and James Monroe. There was almost a 4th president.
Almost.
Almost.
Who didn't make the cut?
Well, President Zachary Taylor died in 1850 on July 9th after he ate spoiled fruit at a 4th of July celebration. And he then was sick in bed for like 5 days.
Ooh, not fun.
So that's a total of 3.
So, fun fact, make sure you cook your food thoroughly this 4th of July.
That's right.
Coming up is Miss Santa Clarita Valley USA Leadership Program. Here comes some of the talented women and girls of the Miss SCV program.
The Miss Santa Clarita Valley USA Leadership Program has been an important part of the Santa
Is to promote the welfare of children through the youth sports, encourage scholastic achievement by all participants, and to be the most competitive youth football organization in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Their goal? Build champions for life, a legacy that the Santa Clarita Valley can take pride in. Let's go, Warriors!
Woo! Happy 4th of July.
That's right, and then following up, who do we have next? The Horse to Heart and Oak Creek Corral and Junior Posse. Horse to Heart is a nonprofit organization that provides homes for horses who need new places to live.
Look at these hooves. I love the hooves.
I know. They decked out their whole thing. We got red, white, silver, blue. I got my nails done and I'm jealous. All right, that's right. Horse to Heart provides any care and training that might be needed for horses, and then they match them with children with the purpose of teaching life lessons. Those include work ethics, goal settings, and responsibility. It's also the home of the Tri-Valley Junior Posse. At Oak Creek Corral, they provide training for cadets enrolled in the LAPD Magnet School program. They also offer Western riding lessons to the general public and are a homeschool vendor. Give it up once again for Heart to Horse.
Ooh, I'm hearing a bop right now. It's the California Rangers. Woo! Happy 4th of July.
Get ready to put your hands up. I believe that was the California Rangers once again.
Oh, California Rangers is coming up.
Oh.
That was still part of the Warriors?
Wow.
No, Corral.
Oh, still part of the Corral. I am impressed. Now coming up are the California Rangers.
You can't miss them.
A nonprofit youth equestrian leadership organization. First incorporated on February 25th, 1944, during World War II.
The California Rangers are best suited to young people who like to ride and have no previous riding experience or horse ownership is required to join. Each member must strive to work up through the ranks as he or she is learning horsemanship and drill maneuvers.
The California Rangers Eagle team just recently competed at the Reno Rodeo, where they placed second overall.
A happy 4th of July, Rangers.
Alrighty, and then the trashman of the hour, it is Burtech Waste Industries.
Here we go, unsung heroes right here. Burtech Waste Industries. This is one of Burtech's industries. They're helping clean up after the horses. Burtech is one of our title sponsors, and we're so grateful for their support of this year's parade.
We really can't appreciate enough the people that help keep our city clean, and Burtech is a family-owned and operated company that's been hauling Santa Clarita's commercial waste for many years, and they are just starting to handle the city's household waste. So you all should be getting new bins pretty darn soon. And up next we have LA Commandery number 9. Here we have the Knights Templar, which are an order of Freemasonry founded in 1895 who based their symbolism on the legendary Crusaders who existed from the 12th to the 14th centuries. While the organization has no direct connection to historical, religious, military order from which it is named, its membership is diverse, including doctors, lawyers, clergy, businessmen, and entertainment personalities, all of whom profess a belief in the Christian religion.
They organize fundraise activities, support Masonic-related youth groups, and raise millions of dollars for medical research and educational assistance.
That's right. Once again, we have our local Masonic Lodge, LA Commandery number 9. Mambo number 5.
Happy 4th of July.
I know my last fun fact was a little bit less fun and more depressing.
It was a little dark.
Yeah, let's turn it around. There's actually one president that was born on the 4th of July.
Ooh, who?
President Calvin Coolidge. He was born on July 4th, 1872.
Oh, look at that. Calvin Coolidge.
That's right, and we are continuing on with LA Commandery number 9.
Coming down the way is the Old West Lodge, number 813. Old West Lodge, one of the longest participants in the parade. They represent the values of brotherly love. Wow.
And would you look at that?
I think we just had a flyover.
Amazing. They are one of the oldest and longest running participants in the annual 4th of July parade here in Santa Clarita, representing the values of brotherly love, relief, and truth. To be one, ask one. Well, that was certainly a surprise. We didn't even know that flyover was going to happen.
That was not in our script.
And up next, we have the Pack 40 Cub Scouts. Let's give it up for Pack 40.
Woo, Cub Scouts.
Cub Scouts Pack 40 continues to serve the youth from K through 5 in our community and beyond.
There you go.
They are celebrating their 20th year.
The pack appreciates our community and will continue to grow as we welcome new families. They provide a fun program that develops youth character, patriotism, and leadership.
Thank you so much once again, Pack 40 Cub Scouts.
They certainly brought the energy. I love it.
And up next, we have Dance Studio 84, a member of the Santa Clarita Valley since 1984. Under
Nice.
the direction of Shannon Day and Carrie Pamillo, Dance Studio 84 drives to stay true to its core values of community, dedication, family, hard work, discipline, and fun. They offer classes from ages 2 to adult in tap, jazz, ballet, hip-hop, tumbling, contemporary, and preschool combo classes. But wait, there's more.
Oh,
Visit their website at dancestudio84.com. There's always more.
There
Always
it
more
is.
at 84. That is a fantastic tagline.
fun fact, Jade is also a dancer.
I am. You're not going to see me dancing on this live, though.
No.
It's really hard to announce and dance at the same time, so.
We're already doing so much.
Time for something that is a little bit funny. John Adams, one of the founders of our nation, believed that American independence should be celebrated July 2nd, considering that was the actual day that Congress voted for independence. And when they decided to celebrate it on July 4th, he refused any and all invitations to July 4th celebrations for the rest of his life. Talk about a
that.
petty king.
Wow. Founding father right there, though.
That's right. This country was founded on pettiness. Come on.
Oh, looks like we got another flyover coming back.
That is a fantastic propeller plane we got going there.
I'm sure
and
we'll
it looks
be seeing
like we've
them.
been waiting for the rest of our performers from Dance Studio 84. They were actually over at the judges stage.
I think they're going to give us a little demo as they walk by.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Remember, once again, there's always more at 84. Give it up for Dance Studio 84. It was the Boy Scouts. Want one? And up next, we have one of the major organizations here in the Santa Clarita Valley, PFLAG, that is Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. It is a national organization. It is the United States' largest organization for parents, families, friends, and allies united with people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or questioning their sexual orientation. With over 400 chapters and communities throughout the country and more than 200,000 members and supporters, PFLAG has one of the oldest chapters in the United States here in Santa Clarita, being founded in 1988.
That's just 1 year after the city was made a city.
Yeah, so we are talking about a big legacy here. PFLAG SCV is a safe space for LGBTQ plus people, families, and allies throughout the valley.
Happy 4th of July.
All right, and I'm hearing it is time to party in the USA once again, so get ready to put your hands up.
Wow. You guys serving drinks, or?
We're talking Dome Sweet Dome. It is their third year in the
Whoa.
parade.
Cupcake.
Their 24th year that they have participated in Burning Man. Insane. The cupcake is built on an electric scooter, and the bunny is a golf cart.
That
And
is incredible. I love that thing.
The bar car is a 1970 Volkswagen Beetle, serving fun wherever it goes. I don't think that'd be a Beagle. I don't know what they'd serve. Oh, if only I were a rich man.
I feel something theatrical coming this way.
Here in Anatevka, we have our traditions for everything.
We're coming up on something a bit theatrical. It is the Santa Clarita Regional Theater Group celebrating over 50 years of great live theater in the SCV.
Happy 4th of July.
Alrighty, Fiddler on the Roof is performing at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center at COC, opening July 22nd.
Who's that in the passenger seat? I'm sorry.
That is
not to cut you off
That
there.
is a puppet. Amazing. All right. Also coming up is the amazingly funny comedy classic Arsenic and Old Lace, which opens at the Canyon Theater Guild Playhouse July 29th. The entire family will also love the incredible Disney musical sensation Finding Nemo Jr., presented by CTG Stars, opening July 8th.
Finding Nemo Jr.
That's it, Finding Nemo Jr. Look at Dory. She's so pretty.
She's already forgotten about us.
That's right. That's fine. We're forgettable. That's right. If you want tickets, you can always go to canyontheater.org. And coming up next, who do we have? Another Cub Scout Pack 490.
Cub Scout Pack 490 has been building scouts in Santa Clarita for over 30 years. Chartered by the Sunrise Rotary Club, they hold monthly pack meetings and bi-weekly den meetings.
That's right. Pack 490 is active doing service, hikes, family camping, and other outings all year. Learn about how much fun Cub Scouting is and how it will help your child grow at scouting.scv.com. Alrighty, it looks like what we're coming up on next is one of my favorite weekly events here in the Santa Clarita Valley. It is the Old Town Newhall and Canyon Country Farmers Market.
The Newhall and Canyon Country Farmers Market are certified farmers markets, which means all of their produce comes from local farms and sold by the farmer that grew it.
I gotta say, that's a corny outfit.
It's corntastic. With a live banjo.
That's right. The farmers market also has amazing foods from local food artisans, mostly right here in the Santa Clarita Valley.
Driving the tractor is local resident and market manager Larry McClemens. Joining alongside him are the market staff and vendors who we can see riding and dancing along.
Farmers markets are open Wednesday in Canyon Country and Saturday in Newhall. Check them out on social media for details. And coming up next, bringing the spirit, it is Saugus High School Cheer. Saugus Cheer is proud to have successfully maintained a sideline and competitive cheer program for over a decade. That's right, the Saugus Cheer program now includes sideline, competition, and game day cheer teams, embodying school spirit and what it means to be Saugus strong.
Hey, let's give it up for Saugus Cheer. They also placed third at Florida at the Nationals.
That's right. Alrighty, it looks like we got more of a Saugus High School cheer. That is right. Saugus Varsity Cheer Competition Team are CIF-SS Division IV Co-Ed Traditional Cheer Champions. They're led by their competition coach, Candace Rogers, who was also just honored as CIF-SS Coach of the Year.
I feel the spirit. Yeah, go
You're
on.
never going to guess who's coming up next. He's a longtime resident in the Santa Clarita Valley, driving a beautiful 1963 Peterbilt with his co-pilot and granddaughter, Lee Salinas.
Jerry's been participating in the parade for the past 11 years. Jerry!
That is a beautiful vehicle.
Woo! Look at that shot.
Jerry also enjoys working on other antique automobiles.
Hey, it's the Daughters of the American Revolution. They were founded in 1890 with the mission of promoting historic preservation, education, and patriotism. In the parade today, the local SCV Licklick chapter supporting our country, community, and veterans.
That's right. They honor the fallen, support our veterans and active duty military, and send a big thank you for your service. And coming up, one of the flashiest segments of our entire parade, it is the fantastic SCV Corvette Club. That's right.
Oh yeah, you can hear that one, right?
Established in 1978.
I'm sorry, what?
1978 by a small group of...
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to shut up now.
Yeah?
That's right, these are beautiful vehicles. Everybody, please stay out of the roadway for your own safety and also just so we can get a better view of these beautiful vehicles.
Like the Corvette itself, the club continues to evolve, improve, and change for the love of country, love of the Corvette, bonding friendship. All Corvette owners are encouraged to become part of our outstanding club as we continue into the 5th decade. Woo, you can feel that in your chest.
Right. The namesake of the Corvette finds its origin in Enlightenment-era warships. The first examples of the Corvette warship
Happy 4th
appeared...
of July. Thank you for your service.
That's right. Appeared in the 17th century. These ships were fast, maneuverable, and strong, making them an essential part of any navy. I love how everybody's decked out their vehicles. It's so beautiful.
Look at that. Once again, this is the SCV Corvette Club. There we go. I was starting to wonder why it was so quiet. Coming up is Please Save Damien.
Brock and Brittany Markham read to their 4-year-old Damon every day, and the very hungry caterpillar is his favorite. The Markhams are hungry too. For treatment, Damien is fighting a rare disease called ASMD, and the Markhams are racing to raise $3 million for life-saving treatment. For those of you who have read any of either ours or the Signal stories, we have also referred to this as essentially baby Alzheimer's. They have a ways to go, but thanks to so many in the SCV community, the campaign has raised over $1 million in unlocked preliminary treatment, not just for Damien, but all children across the U.S. fighting ASMD. Please visit SaveDamien.com to donate and learn more. Once again, that's SaveDamien.com to donate and learn more. And then again, we also had round-the-clock pest control. All right, yes, we are still under round-the-clock pest control and a couple of friends.
Since 2003, round-the-clock pest control has served the residential, commercial, and industrial communities of Southern California. Look at this car.
That is sick.
Woo! You see, they collect all of the pests, they put them in that truck, and they dump them out.
You know, I was really excited about seeing the Transformers movie. I guess I might not have to. Round the Clock Pest Control is a family-owned and locally operated company with a staff of highly skilled and experienced servicemen dedicated to providing effective pest control solutions.
And when you call them, they come out with these cars.
And up next, we have a very special entry. Myra Moore, a 56-year resident,
Happy
was surprised
birthday, Myra!
by 2 truckloads of grandchildren and great-grandchildren today. Born on July 4th, 1943, it's her 80th birthday today. Can everybody please give a round of applause?
Happy birthday.
Her family came from all over the U.S. to surprise her with her own SCV 4th of July Parade entry. And she was surprised with family from Illinois, Portland, Washington, and all over California. Enjoy your surprise, Grammy, and happy 80th birthday. And up next, we have Finally Family Homes, towed by Panorama Towing Service.
They are a nonprofit that partners with college-aged fostered youth to help them succeed in life. They brought along one of their tiny homes on wheels. This tiny home was built by Finally Family Homes with the help of many volunteers, including young adults impacted by foster care.
And up next, the Secor family has brought their 1942 John Deere tractor to the parade. Their 1942 Model GM John Deere tractor was purchased for multi-generational fun and memories.
Happy 4th.
Riding in the trailer today are grandparents, married kids, and grandkids. It was also in another parade, the 2013 Rose Parade.
Wow, that was 10 years ago.
Oh, don't tell me that. That makes me feel old. The Secor family wishes the Santa Clarita Valley a very happy 4th of July.
But it's like, I've never seen this one.
I wish that was me. It looks like a really young cheer squad. Do we have like a minor cheer squad? Like before they get to. Yeah, 'cause they're not ready to get down.
I think it's just going to Canyon High School. It's Canyon or Cowboys, right?
Alrighty, and up next we have the Canyon High School Cheer Squad. That is the Canyon High School Cheer Squad. Those are the Cowboys here today with members from both their varsity and JV teams.
Under head coach Kayla and assistant coach Tiffany, these athletes continue to put in such extraordinary effort to be the best in the Valley.
From practicing all summer long and volunteering in the community, the Canyon Cheer Squad is hoping to not only give support to creating great athletes, but also to creating outstanding, well-rounded young adults. Here's to a great season, and go
Cowboys!
Today, the Republicans of Santa Clarita celebrate America's independence with gratitude and appreciation for the golden life we all adore.
While we enjoy hot dogs and fireworks, they also want us to remember the patriots and heroes that have fought for our freedoms and liberty. Today, the Santa Clarita Republicans are recognizing the 50th anniversary of the ceasefire of Vietnam.
They acknowledge and salute those veterans who were so unfairly
Happy
and
4th.
disrespectfully treated upon their return home. Thank you all, and God bless America. And here we have Derek Smith in a 1969 Chevrolet Corvette. He's been a resident of Santa Clarita since 1987, and it's also his 4th consecutive year in the SCV 4th of July Parade. Up next, we have Freedom's Way Baptist Church and the Lighthouse Christian Academy. At Freedom's Way Baptist Church and Lighthouse Christian Academy, they love America and love the Santa Clarita Valley. For 21 years, Freedom's Way Baptist Church has strived to be a beacon of hope in the community and a place where Jesus Christ is preeminent, preached, and prioritized.
They also have their school, Lighthouse Academy, which aims to provide an educational experience in a secure, nurturing, consistent, and well-organized and clean environment for children 3 to 8 years of age. From all at Freedom Way Baptist Church and Lighthouse Christian Academy, they say God bless America and God bless Santa Clarita.
And coming up next, we have the Phil-Am Association of SCV, which has been participating in the 4th of July Parade since the establishment in 1983 and has won several awards, including the coveted Sweepstakes Award. Phil-Am's main mission is to promote and preserve Philippine culture by engaging the community with various cultural programs.
I think we're going to be competing here.
Oh, I know.
Happy 4th of July! They award deserving students with their scholastic programs and extend community service by participating in civic and humanitarian activities.
Phil-Amers are very patriotic people. They love karaoke, dancing, cycling, hiking, and more, and they do it all with SCV Parade. Alrighty, and who do we have next?
Happy 4th of July! Woo!
Alrighty. Alrighty, and up next, we have Maggie McCann. We have Scope.
We have Scope.
All right, Scope are the Santa Clarita Organization for Planning and the Environment. They are celebrating 35 years of all-volunteer service to the Santa Clarita Valley, a local community group focused on protecting the environment and quality of life in the SCV. If you guys remember that whole activist thing where they had a guy climb up into a tree to protect an oak tree from being chopped down about, 30 years ago or so?
Oh, don't
They were
say
actually
that.
a group of organizers that were behind that protest.
Hey, you can find out more about Scope at scope.org.
Oh, I think you were
15.
And coming up next, we have a really cool organization here. This Pub on Wheels is coming by. This is Ryan Shenanigans Irish Pub. It's an 18-foot traveling Irish pub delivered to your location.
What the shenanigans?
It's keg ready and set for your next event. Now that looks like a good time for St. Patrick's Day. And coming up next, we have the Santa Clarita Valley Democrats.
The Santa Clarita Valley Democrats are a community-based organization dedicated to the betterment of Santa Clarita Valley region for all those who have lived here.
With the help of their members and volunteers, they ensure that they work together with our
Happy
local
4th of July.
nonprofits and leaders to serve our residents. Their chair, Andrew Taban, always says there's more that unites us than divides us. And it's one of the guiding principles of their organization to ensure everyone is included.
That's the Santa Clarita Valley Democrats. It's either really slow or really fast.
And coming up next, we have the Santa Clarita Atheists and Free Thinkers. Santa Clarita Atheists and Free Thinkers provides a safe and supportive place for people who don't believe in deities or the supernatural. They discuss issues in science and politics, promote goodwill and understanding with religious groups, and work to protect religious freedoms for everyone. They do community outreach by helping feed the homeless, fundraising for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and participating in the City of Santa Clarita's annual River Rally and neighborhood cleanup events.
Happy 4th of July.
And we are continuing on with our Santa Clarita Atheists and Free Thinkers. Happy birthday, America!
Happy birthday, Myra. 80 years. Happy 4th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Double bubble. I haven't had
Alrighty,
double
and
bubble.
then we have our auction winner. Parade Division Marshal Joshua Maddox won this from the SCV Boys and Girls Club's 51st annual benefit auction, which provides financial support for the club's youth programs, now at 5 locations across the Santa Clarita Valley.
Soak it in, Joshua. Soak it in.
Have fun. And coming up next, we have the Disabled American Veterans Charity. Disabled American Veterans Charity drives Santa Clarita veterans to their VA doctor appointments entirely free of charge.
That's pretty incredible.
Driving the DAV van today is their coordinator, Scott Cannon, along with SCV drivers Rose Link and Archie Mendoza.
If
The
you
DIV
think-
is always seeking more driver volunteers.
Yeah, if you think you can help or you know a veteran that might need this service, go to ihelpveterans.org for more.
Once again, that's ihelpveterans.org.
She's one of their coaches, but she's been like coach for a really long time.
Alrighty, and coming up next is actually an organization that I took part in when I was a kid. It is Hugo's Gym Fitness.
Woo!
They've been serving the community for 15 years, and they've been voted the best gymnastics center in SCV 11 years in a row.
Woo!
Representing them here today are staff and their families, and they say they're so excited to be here. What do you think? You guys excited?
Woo! Happy 4th of July, Hugo's Gym Fitness. They also want to announce they're getting a bigger and better location, so stay tuned. Follow them on social media for updates.
Once again, that's Hugo's Gym Fitness. Happy 4th of July!
Woo!
Can you make some noise for me? Perfect.
Happy 4th! That's Hugo's Gym Fitness.
Yeah, I had to stop going there once I started falling off things.
Oh,
I grew like 8 inches like in a 3-month period.
wow.
Yeah, shockingly, my center of gravity moved.
Dude, do you see this in the background?
And coming up next, we have the National American Miss California preteen. That is Daniela Bernard, your National America Miss California preteen and a proud SCV resident. It is her 2nd time in the parade.
I was about to say, I think I recognize her.
Yeah, she looks very
last
familiar.
year.
She'll be traveling to Scottsdale later this month to crown her successor.
Whoa, Heart High
High.
football.
That's right. The players have been working hard all summer. They live awesome town, work hard, and play hard as they get ready to continue their winning tradition with a successful 2023 season.
For their rivalries. That's horrible.
The Frosh and Soft players are the ones who you see walking. The varsity team is riding on the truck. Hart High School football thanks their sponsor, Alliance Rental Solutions, and they wish everyone a very safe and happy 4th of July.
I think these guys are the players.
That's right, they are.
It's Hart High School football.
And we smooth it. Happy 4th.
Followed by a Hart cheer.
Yes.
Woo!
Look at that mini bike.
I think they're ready to win this season.
I don't think so.
We need our representation.
Awesome.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. Go Heart Indians, that's right. And coming up next, we have a part of the Hero Society team. They're a SoCal car club with representation from the Valley and Inland Empire. Currently, we have what looks like a Kia Rio 2012 hatchback. There we go. This is it, our Kia Rio 2012 hatchback Marvel car from the Hero Society. They host different types of events, including some for charity, and each and every member has a different car build. The first one up was for all the Hot Wheels fans with a Crypto Civic and a Superman Hot Wheels themed car. Then a 2012 Kia Rio hatchback as a Marvel themed car. I don't know about you, are you more of a Marvel or DC person?
You know what? I love Marvel. Marvel is a little bit more fun. DC's so broody and moody.
Yeah. Alrighty, and coming up we have our Star Wars Tesla as custom 360-degree reflective wrap featuring iconic images and characters, and it looks like we have a Baby Yoda in the shotgun seat.
Darth Vader kept going.
That's
He's
right.
that way.
As well as a Hunter versus Hunter car. That is impressive. What do we got next? Alrighty. All right, Wilson's Pool and Spa Services. It's their first time participating in the SCV 4th of July Parade. A family-owned business, they offer pool maintenance, repairs, upgrades, and tile calcium removal. Servicing SCV, Castaic, West Palmdale, and West Lancaster for 10 years. And it is the perfect season to make sure that your pool is up to snuff. It's gonna be a hot one.
Very hot. Well, this breeze is really nice, though.
It is lovely out today. Well, we've got a little bit of a pause. Might as well tell a fun little story. Did you know that our current flag that we use was designed by a high school student?
You did?
You knew that? Really? That's super cool. But yeah, our current 50-star flag was designed by a high school student. We had 48 stars on the flag, and it was down to a race between Alaska and Hawaii who was going to become a state next. And so the president at the time, which don't ask me who that was, I've already forgotten.
Oh boy.
Put out essentially a call for people to design the new state flag. And this high school student went, I got this, and submitted a new design for the flag that we use today. And coming up next, we have the Berrien Baptist Family Fellowship, a small church doing big things.
Founded in 2002 here in Valencia, Berrien is celebrating over 20 years of community service to the Santa Clarita Valley. Currently meeting in the Residence Inn in Valencia, the pastor, Dr. Robert Cooper, and the church members invite you to join them for Sunday morning worship. The church is committed to serving the needs of the community.
And here with us today is our next exhibitor. We have James DJ Hamburger, a local teacher,
hamburger?
veteran, and currently a candidate for California State Senate. There he is in the white shirt.
Oh man, DJ Hamburger.
What do you think? Are you ready to come in and get grilled?
Only if it's with a helper.
That's right. Born and raised in our Santa Clarita Valley, graduating from Canyon High School and College of the Canyons. During the pandemic, Hamburger was activated to serve during the crisis with the Army National Guard. In that capacity, he backfilled CAL FIRE wildland firefighting crews, backfilled the police during civil unrest, and served on COVID-19 missions across our state. Visit his campaign website at votehamburger.com for more. And coming up today, the Carter Light family wishes everyone a very happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, Team Light.
Hi.
Hey, it's Denise Light.
Alrighty, and check out this 1989 Toyota Land Cruiser from resident Chris Barlow.
Chris, sweet ride.
All right, and next up, we have a couple of interesting cars coming up here. Looks like you got a whole pack of Toyotas coming through.
These all from Chris.
We got more than a 1981. We got a whole bunch. Man down.
There goes the script. Congrats to whoever catches that.
Look at all those Land Cruisers.
Ooh, coming down the way is a special car, the DeLorean, a 1981 DeLorean.
As long as they don't go too fast, I think we'll be fine.
Oh, I know. Made from 1981 to 1983, about 9,000 of these cars were made, and about 6,000 are left worldwide. It's the car that made a movie a cult classic.
And right behind them, we have Entity Mortgage and Realty, Santa Clarita's hippest real estate and mortgage hotspot. Once again, that's Entity Mortgage and Realty. Ready to rock your world with unbeatable property prowess and mortgage magic. And right behind them, one of our main sponsors, it's Burtech Waste Industries, Part 2. Bringing up the rear of the parade is our trash hauler, Burtech. This family-owned and operated company has been hauling Santa Clarita's commercial waste for many years, and obviously, the crew is oh so excited to start collecting your household waste. As I mentioned previously, new bins should be going out throughout this month, so keep an eye out. Your trash cans are gonna be changing.
That's Burtech Waste Industries. Keeping our city clean.
Through the wall, though, it's a little different than standing right That one wasn't even that bad.
That's one way to celebrate being land of the trash free. Woo!
Oh my.
Is that a mascot?
Wow.
Who is that? Burtech is our title sponsor, and we are so grateful for their support of this year's parade. We're just as excited to welcome them as our new residential waste hauler. Everybody
Thank you,
give
Burtech.
a big shout out to Burtech. Thank you so much. And with that, our 4th of July parade is coming to a close, at least here on Main Street, but we do have some other events that will be going on.
I know, but she has a
We do have some quick additional announcements for after the parade. Don't forget to head over to the American Legion Post 507 right next to the Old Town Newhall Library about 11 a.m. for a complimentary lunch. It is currently 10:34, so you have plenty of time to get through.
Hey, thank you guys for coming out to the Santa Clarita Valley 4th of July Parade 2023. Thanks for joining us on this side of the parade. I'm Andrew Menjivar, Jade Abushan. We're KHTS Radio. Thank you for joining us out there in Facebook land as well. Have a happy, safe 4th of July, and thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll just do some initial announcements for what else is going on today here in Santa Clarita. Starting at 9 p.m., you can head on over to the City of Santa Clarita fireworks show, Spirit of America, at the Westfield Valencia Town Center.
I think the wind is saying get out.
I think it is too. Also, for parade entrance, trophies will be awarded at the main theater on Main Street at 12:30 p.m.